Hi Aries, it's Noel. How are you guys? I hope you're fine. This is going to be your September 2018 love reading. I'm going to use the Keeper cards and I'm going to use the Romance Angels for one card pull at the end of the reading. So Aries, let's start with a prayer for you. Dear God, dear Jesus, dear love, thank you so much for everything that you do and give us. Please bring your messages for love for Aries. Make sure that those messages reach their heart straight away. Thank you. Okay. What's coming up for Aries love September 2018? Aries. Aries. Okay. At the bottom of the deck you have pathway, going different roads, separating, finding someone on the road or on the path. But to me it's more like separation. Let's see. Okay, first card. Official person again. Lovers. Ooh. Toil and labor. Oh. You might meet someone who wears a uniform, but that person, although is your soulmate, that person is hard work, you know. That person is going to give you hard work. Occupation, concern, thief, again, imprisonment, coffin, definitely, and expectations. Okay. Doesn't look that great actually. Okay, so here definitely meeting someone in September, but a relationship that is quite hard to maintain, or the person is really hard to maintain. Maybe the person is always busy, you cannot meet them, see them. Maybe the person doesn't answer your calls, although the feelings are real here, but it's just, I'm tired. I don't understand, you know, why that person is not calling me, why that person is not, you know, free, whatever. All of this here at the same time for you. So the relationship is sincere, but are you willing to do the work? That's the question. Second line here, occupation, concern, and thief. Okay, by the way, the center card is the concern. So you are thinking a lot this month for everything in your life. You are thinking, wondering, worrying, all of this. So thinking about someone at work, someone at your job that has done something bad to you. Maybe you had sex, maybe you had a relationship with that person at your job, but that person was just playing with you. And so now what to do, because you work together? You might change your job and go a different road altogether, or you might just, you know, ignore that person, whatever it can be. But it's like taking a lot of your mental space and mind space, if we can say, your thoughts basically. And you're not happy now when you go to work. You are worried, am I going to see him in the elevator? Am I going to see her around the corner, you know? It's like, shoot, I just want to stay home, you know? So, well, I'm laughing, but it's actually not funny. Okay, now we have imprisonment. Imprisonment. The coffin. The coffin has been almost everywhere for everybody. And we have expectations. Some of you could be more like females wanting to leave a relationship because that relationship is not making you happy. You might be in a very abusive relationship, and that relationship has to end. That's what you want, and you are concerned about it, like how to end that relationship without being maybe hurt, without hurting the other person, without hurting myself. So it's really hard here. You're thinking about taking a different road. You're thinking about leaving. But how? How? It's very hard. Maybe you live together. Maybe you have children together. So it's very, very hard to say just, I'm going, I'm leaving. You cannot do that easily. On the first column here, we have official person, occupation, and imprisonment. Okay. Someone who is still wearing a uniform here that you might could be your boss. Actually, I'm really drawn to saying that could be your boss at work, who is just not okay. I'm hearing here sexual harassment at work. Hopefully less of you have this situation, but I'm hearing that your boss is very crazy right now. He's harassing you, making you work hard, or, trying to kiss you, trying to do crazy things with you, and you're not interested. But because it is your boss, it's quite a pain. And I'm sensing here this is actually not in Europe. It's actually in more developing countries that's happening there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and look at this occupation here. That occupation is like sewing. And so this is more like a very, what's the name? Like factory job, factory work. So, yeah. On the second column here, we have lovers, concern, and coffin. This we have the other side of the person who wants to leave. Someone is thinking about the love that I think it's more likely to be a man, but it could be a female. So the love that he, in the relationship, he has that love for that person, but he's feeling and sensing that the relationship is going to end very abruptly. The relationship is going to, bye-bye, that's it. And he's very worried, like, what can I do to keep her? What can I do to, keep the relationship going? You cannot do anything, okay? You cannot imprison anyone. You cannot take the freedom from someone, okay? Maybe that's the thing that you've been taking from her, and that's why she's leaving, okay? So the relationship is ending no matter what. On the third column here, toil and labor, thief, and expectations. So here we have the working on a relationship with someone who is not quite honest, someone who is actually lying to you, and you're concerned about it. You are expecting. So here we have, newly met people. You cannot really say that, but okay. Someone you met quite recently. Okay, that person is a liar. That person is just playing with you to obtain something, to lay you down. And you are thinking a lot about this. It's giving you a lot of hard days, you're hard on yourself because you feel like, am I not pretty enough, or am I not smart enough? Do I have to change my car? Maybe she likes men with muscles, but that person is just not interested enough. That person is just not serious, no matter what. No need to have concern about this situation here, or expectation actually, because you're wasting your time. And that's it. Okay, now for the diagonal here, the official person, concern and expectation. Some of you might be waiting on official papers to reach you. It could be that you are concerned about a house lease. It could be that you are wanting to move into a new apartment, but you're waiting on the owner, the of the house, you know, to answer you again here. And so you are expecting something that is giving you a lot of negative thoughts. It's like, oh, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? I don't know. I don't know. And you might actually decide to change and maybe find another house with your partner, or you know, maybe book another company. For example, if you wanted insurance company, that insurance company is not you know, working, it's giving you a lot of troubles, and so, oh, by the way, it could be actually hospitals. If you are pregnant and you're looking for a nice hospitals to give birth, and that hospital seems like it's a lot of pain there, it's not you know, it's not good enough for you, then you might actually change that hospital and go somewhere else. Okay, now on this diagonal here, imprisonment, concern, and toil and labor. And here, as I told you, this is someone who is imprisoning someone in the relationship. It could be a man, because men usually have more, you know, strength, like physical strength, you know. And it's like you are taking the freedom of your partner, maybe because you love her, you know, but, you know, the way you love her is not going to make her stay, and she's actually going to end the relationship and leave. Okay, now for the romance angels, what do we have for Aries? Aries romance for September 2018. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So yeah, finances and career, it's not like money, you know, it's like someone at work being nasty. It's like wanting to have a new apartment or a hospital for your birth or your pregnancy, whatever it is, being nasty, being not good enough. It's a career as in work, as a relationship that is not working up to its full potential, and also just work as as a relationship that is asking you too much work. Okay, so this is not about money, this is about work, and working as the verb to work. Okay, Aries, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to have a reading with me, my information is down below, and until then, just take a good care of yourself, okay, and don't think too much because you might get sick. Bye.